I'm kicking it back to 2001 with my playthrough of Jak and Daxter. Hope you enjoy the adventures through my childhood that I don't remember very well. Remember to sleep well, brush your teeth, and have a good day. I'm right back to it with Jak and Daxter. I couldn't even think of the Precursor. What's after the Precursor? The afterlude? I don't know. The prologue? No. Like the Precursor? Well, Precursor doesn't mean anything. I don't know. I don't know if it means something. Whatever. Because they're called Precursor orbs. But, yeah, I don't think there's any other meaning. Whatever. That was a very, very botched intro. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. Hello. So this is where the blue eco is originating from. Apparently, allegedly so. And, I'm going to make my way through even more so. Get more of these orbs and save the world as one does. So when I last left off, I have to check up on all the villagers. There's fire everywhere. There's boulders smoldering everywhere. Our friend is back. Hello.
Hello, the Precursor orbs.
Oh.
Beware of the dark light, for it has twisted the fate of one of you. Bring me 120 Precursor orbs for each power cell. Each power cell.
Oh, yeah, I can't keep doing that. All right, well, yeah, he's still there. So I believe every area, each of the 3 or 4 areas, has that guy chilling around there. And, I remember these scout flies being a lot more difficult to find, but I guess they weren't. Precursor Basin, this is the next area that is very difficult to get apparently, to get those orbs from, allegedly. But then again, that's young Brian saying that. So maybe it's not quite as difficult as I remember. So what section do I want to do first? I feel like I should do this section first compared to the other thing, so...
You two look like a couple of capable fellows. I've got a research project going, and maybe you could help me out.
Hey, we're the ones on a big quest here. We asked you for help.
Well, perhaps we can help each other. I've been studying the burrowing habits of lightning moles in the Precursor Basin next to our village for years. But now those awful lurkers have scared the moles to the surface. And since they're blind as bats, they can't find their way back underground. If you could herd them back into their burrowing tunnels, you might just save their lives. I've got a power cell that says you can do it.
Yeah, lightning moles. We care. Maybe for 2 power cells.
Nice try. But I would be willing to part with another power cell if you two find me 90 Precursor orbs for my research equipment. Fair enough?
Okay, so she's another one of those people that gives you more Precursor orbs, or rather, power cells for Precursor orbs, so that's cool. So this section is difficult for one reason. It's not because of these guys over here. So these guys are the ones you gotta lead them to whatever hole they're in, I don't know. I gotta figure out where where the burrow is, but I want to grab these real quick because these are obviously important as well. But there is a section here where you need to rid the dark eco of the area, and as far as I know, it's very, very much a pain in the butt. And then this guy as well down here. This guy, I believe, gives you a power cell as well. So let me see if I can... nope, that's not what I meant to do. How do I boost? I forget. It's one of these buttons, right? Which button is it? Huh? I boosted before, didn't I? I thought I did. Am I thinking of a different game? I might be thinking of a different game. There's no way I'm thinking of a different game. I might be, though. So this guy has a power cell. He can be a pain to chase after. I think it's a situation where you can get after him eventually and you can catch up pretty okay. Yeah, we totally are. All right, so there's no real outsmarting him. It's just a matter of following him around the bend, around the town. Okay. Yep, come on. Come on, buddy. So close. So close. This guy is very obnoxious, as you can tell. Dang it, really? Okay. But you see him getting maybe like a little bit closer? Yeah, there we go. Oh, he doesn't actually do anything. All right, well, I thought he gave you a power cell. So looks like some of them do. I think there's multiple, so that might help. Hey guys, you need to go back to the burrow. Wherever the burrow is. I don't know exactly where it is, but you gotta go back there. This requires, I guess, yeah, there we go. There's a burrow right through there. There's one. Yep, you stay in there and don't come back out. Okay, the dark eco is totally not what I need to be doing right now. Okay, let's get you two back here. Yeah, you three, actually. 1, 2. Ooh, it was so close. It was so close. Gentlemen, where are you going? Get to the burrow like a beautiful little hobbit in the Shire. Let's go. Go to the Shire. Yes. Shire. No. That is not the Shire. Do they pop back out? They might pop Goes the Weasel back out. I'm not sure. And I think if you eliminate more of those guys, then you're good. So once you eliminate all of the purple creatures lurking around here, that's going to be your ticket to, you know, getting the other power cell. So I remember this section taking the most out of me. And I was actually thinking more about, like, all right, well, what was my experience with this game in general, considering, you know, this is obviously a game from my childhood, and it's obviously a very important game to me. Is he just going to go in circles? Run away, but I'm going in circles. Go away, go away. Come on. Well, you can clearly see if I cut corners and whatnot, it doesn't necessarily let me go get him immediately. You kind of have to chase him around a couple of times regardless. And no, it's not the video chopping up all the frames and all that. Before I go into the tangent about the PS4, or rather about my childhood, I guess. So the way that you emulate PS4 games, and this is technically an emulation because of the way that the PlayStation 4 is running this game. It's basically, that's aggressive. It's basically That was so close. That was so close. So basically, the PlayStation 4, from what I know of games in general, this PlayStation 4 is pretending that this is a PlayStation 2. So instead of utilizing the full power of the PlayStation 4 and having everything run super smoothly and have it be super, you know, cool and all that, and I swear I had 3 before, but I guess I didn't. Instead of, like, unlocking the true power of the PlayStation, okay, that would have been great if I just bonked him in the head there. Instead of doing that, it basically acts as if it were a PlayStation 2. So it'll still have all the same issues in terms of, you know, the frames not doing well and, you know, things being a bit wonky with everything here. And come on. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Cleared that one out. There must be one more remaining. So you may think, oh, there should be a better performance. There should be better things going on here. But there is not. It is all the same. It runs the same exact way as if it did on the PlayStation 2. And where the precursor, or the orbs are over here. So these things, I gotta snag right here. Close, not quite, okay. And we have enough for probably 2 power cells from other villagers, which is good, assuming that there are 2 that give us some power cells, so that's good. Gonna yoink over here. 1, okay, nice. So this one over here, this area, this one, I believe, is like a time trial ring thing that usually happens in these games. There's like, oh, here, you know, clear all these rings within a certain time period and all that. So this is where a bulk of the power cells are. And I mean, I don't really particularly like this area, I don't think. It's very, very finicky. And, you know, this is the same type of deal like the jungle. You know, and the jungle feels a bit more like eventful, I guess. Oh, there's a lot of these guys around here. So these things over here, those purple flowers, bane of my existence as a child. Dang it. Wow. Okay. Yup, that's gonna happen. So I just gotta retry that whole thing all over again. So let's go for that. So yeah, that is it right there. That's the spicy hotness, all those flowers. So yeah, what you have to do is clear them all out within the certain time limit so that they don't respawn. And as far as I know, it's very difficult. And I thought of this the other day too, while I wasn't recording this, because I recorded yesterday. Whatever. So when I was laying restless awake at night, I was like, you know, when you're a kid, like, I guess what I did, I don't know if anyone else does this. I definitely did this. You remember things differently, which, I mean, everyone remembers things differently, but, like, I remembered, like, situations and, like, names of people in different ways, and I might mess this up, I'm not sure. I guess I'm good. You know, so the guy up there is named Claude. And the reason that it made me think of this in particular was that guy's name is Claude, right? And for some reason, I thought there was a dynamic duo where that guy's name is Claude and there's another guy named Jerry Ann. For some reason. Like Jerry, Jerryann. Like Jerry Ann. And it makes no sense whatsoever, and that's not the case. And I can't believe I got that on the second try. That is... Imagine if I died right there. I would probably stop recording. I would be like, Purple Rain, Purple Rain. Anyways, so, I just think some weird things like that when I was a kid, you know? So there's all sorts of things like that. Actually, I was watching, so basically what's been happening is, like, I'll stay up late at night. And I've been trying to, like, do other things, and I don't typically watch movies and whatnot, so I've been trying to watch more movies, you know, just things in general. I really like documentaries, so there's some pretty cool documentaries I've been watching, which makes me sound very old, but they are relatively interesting, and they're very well done documentaries. And one of the things I watched was Cat in the Hat from 2004. Man, what a time. What a time. So I've basically been on this binge of all of these, like, childhood things that I've been doing. So Jack and Daxter is one of them. I watched The Cat in the Hat. That was like primo childhood. And, like, I remember watching the Cat in the Hat movie obsessively when I was a kid. Obsessive, like, to an unhealthy degree. And I watched it on a VHS player, which a lot of you may not know what that is. And again, that makes me feel old. But I had I think it was just a standard colored VHS. They had, like, bonus colors that you could make, I guess, for some DVD releases or whatever, or VHS releases. So a VHS tape, in case you are so blissfully unaware, is basically this tape. And there's a box. It's like a Switch cartridge, but a lot bigger, and there's two rolls of tape inside of there, which is probably an awful way of me describing it, but it's an old form of media, right? And I can't believe I'm doing this in one shot. Wow. I can't believe I did that all at... Wow. That is incredible. Wow. Came to a full stop right there, too. Oh, geez. Is that another one? That is... I have the easy button back there, so it's on display back there. But, man, 36 power cells. Holy mackerel. All right, so, real quick, there's another one over here, actually. That ring up there, that I feel like is like round 2 more difficult with the ring thing. So I'm going to actually try this one real quick, and then I'll get back to my stories of the VHS and Cat in the Hat. So what you need to do is use the green eco here and take out every single one of these dark eco plants. Every single one of them within the time limit here of whatever. And it can be a massive, massive pain. And they grow back, and they grow back fairly frequently. So you got to be very, very patient. Like, you can see them just all plopping back to life. So I remember this aggravating me to no end as a kid. So this could take me quite a while to figure this out. It's almost as if the same rate at which you get rid of these, there's more that pop back up in their place. And it's like, how does this even happen? So you just got to keep on keeping on with it. Yep. Back around this way and just hope for the best. Man. All right. See? This is like it seems like they're not even going anywhere, you know? So why don't I fast forward a little bit here? Who's Darth Vader? I don't know who that is. All right, so I got to disable notifications. I forgot. I'm actually using Charles's PlayStation 4 because I actually got rid of my PlayStation 4 a while ago. Actually, it looks like they're not popping back as frequently. Oh, you know what the secret is? You know what the secret is? I just figured it out. Because I'm not 4 years old anymore. So you need to eliminate them from the outside region. Because if you don't eliminate them from the outside in, they'll keep multiplying. Wow. That was very, very easy. Wow. Green thumb. So what I probably did as a kid was I was like, oh, let me run through the center again and again and again. And they always kept respawning because I didn't realize as a kid. And I got all 200. Wow. I'm doing really good. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one. There should be one remaining, right? 2 remaining. Okay, the blue precursor rings and then whatever's left there. Yeah, I must not have realized way back then that that's what I was doing wrong. So it turns out I was just being a dummy. Which, who could have figured out that one, right? But, you know, hey, you live and learn. You grow up, you know, right? So that was a lot easier than I thought. And you know what? As long as I learn from it, then it's all good, man. You know, that's what life is all about, is finding new opportunities to learn and be a wicked smart kid. All right? So here we go. Here's the challenge mode here. We'll see how well this goes. Where on earth? Okay. This is a little spicier from what I can tell. There we go. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be intense. Oh, yeah, that's intense. Oh, wow. Okay, yep. I don't know if there's a time limit on any of this stuff, but whatever. I ain't even go back over here yet. Wait. Okay. Back over here. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so it takes more liberties when it comes down to the distance. You kind of have to predict where it's going to go in a way. So it can be very interesting in that regard. I feel like it's going to get spicy. We're going to have to go up toward the top and navigate the very fragile areas here. So we'll see how well that goes. Just keep on hopping along. Hop along. Oh, this way. Okay, good. Yep, there we go. Ooh, that's a tricky one there. Yep, okay. Then toward this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and don't be afraid to slow down a little bit, you know? This is the one I was afraid of here. Yeah, don't be afraid to slow down. You know, you just gotta go at the rate that you can, and that's that, you know? And then you should be fine, regardless. Oh, man, this is tough. This is definitely spicy. There we go. First time tried. Wow. Okay. There goes that. I got the blues. I don't have the blues today, thankfully. I feel pretty solid. All right, so there's the return to Basin. I got the scout flies. I'm not sure what the last one is, but leaving one for the area might be a good thing. Just trying to, you know, because I might go back and get all the rest of them. I might be actually close to 100% completion, which I didn't intend on doing, but like, you know, at this rate, it's kind of like, hey man, it's tempting. So we'll see how it goes, you know. And I technically didn't lose any lives with that. That's pretty sweet. What is this? Can I not get? I can't get through there. So probably that one is intentionally left over there. So that's cool. And there's that. You know what I probably could do is just intentionally wait. Is the last one in some regard over here? It definitely is not, right? Just making sure. Yeah, no. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm going to leave that one right there for now. And you cannot exit the area with this thing. Don't even try it. All right, there's probably some glitcher that has made it happen, but I, unfortunately, am not one of those kind of people that knows how to whoop-de-scoop their way through everything, so don't bother asking me. Hey, lady.
Thank you for saving those moles. That's awfully good of you. Here's a power cell to help you out. Now I can get back to my research.
Yeah, you can. Thanks, lady. But luckily for her, that's not all. Call now and you'll get another power cell, bringing us 240.
Oh, you have the orbs. Here's a power cell we agreed upon.
Yeah. And we could talk to
Our friend.
over there, but we're not going to do that yet because we want to make sure we get the ones that are from the 90 up there. There's Claude and Jerry Ann up there. Jerry Ann, how you doing? How are the kids? I hope they're well. So there's a couple of villagers over here. I don't know how close I am with the scout flies. Let's see. And Hoopra, there's 4. All right, so buzzed. I guess I'm buzzed on this one. All right. This guy basically wants you to go over there. This guy, I forget what he wants.
Oh, no, not another hero. I lost my shorts on this so-called hero's big fight against the monster up there. Trust me, the smart money's on the monster. That wager pretty much tapped me out. So, I got a proposal. Bring me 90 orbs to get me back on my feet and out of this barrel, and I'll give you a power cell in return. And if you're game, I do have one more bet on mine. My big comeback. Beat the record time racing Dead Man's Gorge in the Precursor Basin, and I'll get a pretty payoff. For that, I'll give you another power cell.
So let me do this one.
Whoa, yeah! These orbs will help me win my way back out of this barrel. Here's the power cell I promised.
Here's the power cell I promised. Nice. I'm going to do that race, because why not? But I'm going to fast forward over there, because, actually, no, it's right over there. That's fine. These levels are a lot shorter than I remember, so, you know, that's fine. Let's just zoom over here. I knew it was something. So, yeah, sometimes you got to talk to the person to kind of trigger that thing to happen, you know? So here's a race. Let's get this party started, shall we? Ooh, it's a course. Okay. So I just gotta beat the course. Ouch. Oh, 45 seconds? That's not bad. It's not bad at all. All right. You know, it's probably a little dicey, a little spicy, but there are no precursor orbs up here, so don't even worry about that. Totally fine in that regard. Let's grab the, I guess we're not grabbing that. Okay. I might get it in one shot. I did mess up fairly badly, so I don't want to do that. There we go. Nice. Uh-oh. Really? Can I not jump on that? Hello? All right, I guess I can't do that. That's a mistake number 35 of the day. And how about this? Not quite. Oh, really? I wasn't too far off. Wow. All right, so I guess I'll have to try that again. Yeah, that wasn't too bad considering I blatantly messed up twice. And I could have done it in one shot. If I didn't try to do that random jump right there, I would have been totally fine. And I definitely went around the entirely long way here. I can't believe this is taking me like a half an hour. For some reason, I just remember as a kid this being so much more difficult and just the worst. Oh, you have to hit the thing. Oh, that's why. Oh, okay then. All right. So those enemies act as your little boost. Little boosty there. All right. And there you go. Oh. And so those blue eco things maintain your speed. So the more that you hit random things, the worse off you're going to be. So like that would be used for that over there, but not that I need it anymore. I can just zoom right past on. And hopefully get to this in one shot over here. Yes, I can. Look at that. Wow. It's a new lap record. Which is also, that is another phrase that is embedded into my mind from Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer. I played that on the Nintendo 64, and nobody understands that reference. I think I've talked about it before, but nobody gets it. I've said that multiple times on with friends and everything else, and nobody understands when I'm like, it's a new lap record. Every time you get a new lap record in the game, you know? So, I don't know. It's just weird how certain things like that can stick out in your mind.
Oh, great moves, kid. I knew that time record would fall. Now here's your power cell, and I can go collect my big payoff.
Yeah, buddy. speedy fast. Shoom, 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 shoom. So, there's a whole nother section to get through here. So, we have 42 power cells. That's quite a lot, and 41% of the way through the game. Wow. So, that whole section is next. I don't think there's anything else around here. I think it's literally just that section and what we just did. So, we'll see. I want to thank you guys and girls for meowing it out with me. My name's been Connects Kenny, the #1 Ape Escape player in the galaxy, and I'll see you again next time for more Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy on the Xbox One. Peace out.